should stay away from each other.
Dancing at the Harvest Moon, CBS Sunday.
Does it mean something when the guy knows how his girl likes her coffee?
That he's paying attention. What's that? Last minute details?
I'm just checking over the roster. I mean, I know some of these guys from Union Hall, but I still need a good foreman.
You sound like you're nervous.
Well, you know, chasing the job down was one thing. Getting it was a shock. But now stepping on the site for the first day, it's kind of got my stomach doing backflips.
Really? I guess I kind of thought that it was about working, you know, making money.
Hell, I could work at a convenience store and make money. I haven't said too much about it yet, but this isn't just another job. But, you know, I guess it's to be expected. You know, something's important to you, your stomach gets knotted up. Feel the same way about you.
I give you butterflies?
Sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night, I get this just wave of panic that hits me, and I think, is she still there? I look over and I see you, and I have this second wave of panic which hits me.
All because of me?
No, wait, this gets better. The second wave of panic hits me, and that's pretty much when I'm convinced that fate's gonna see what we're building and take you away from me. You know, and then I look over, I see you, you look at me, and I know it's real. All that in 30 seconds.
Every morning?
I don't believe in sure things, but I know nothing's gonna change what we have. And that is as sure as I felt about anything in a long time.
Well, you know, we don't really even need to be having this conversation, right? Well, what I mean by that is... Oh, hold on. Hi, Em. Hello. How are you? Oh, it's so good to see you. You just hold on for a second, okay? Hey, what do you think of those? Just hold that thought. Yes, well, what I mean by that is that you are not the only supplier around, you know. If you want to build a relationship with this company that... You see, that's what I thought. So you'll have the fabric here by this afternoon. Ciao. Look at that, Parker. The world keeps coming at me, you know, but your mommy's like some kind of Wonder Woman.
So how goes it with wedding plans anyway?
Oh, I feel like a ping pong ball. I really do. First it's Monte Carlo business, and then it's wedding.
You know, about that name, Monte Carlo. He just won't let go, will he?
The alternative was dresses by Cabot Motors.
I see. I like that, actually. That's kind of, yeah, it's kind of warm and friendly and fun. And is he leaving you alone?
Oh, I am no define alone.
What is wrong with the two of us, huh? How did we both end up working for this guy anyway?
I have no idea.
Oh, speaking of work, I've got to head over to the intruder.
All right. Did you say thank you, Parker?
Thank you.
And tell Mommy about our talk. We had a long talk about the dentist because Dr. Tao hands out stickers, doesn't he?
You know,
What?
I completely forgot about the dentist.
No.
I did.
Parker, did you hear that? Your mom forgot about the dentist. He was hoping that you would, but I got to tell you something. You keep up this schedule. This little boy isn't going to get a sticker till he's 18 years old.
Deep in thought, Jack. Be brave. Listen, I'm curious about Aaron Snyder's arraignment. I'm sure Holden bailed him out. But what kind of charges is the errant truant looking at?
There was no arraignment. Tom asked for a continuance and got it.
On what grounds?
Judge needs to determine whether Aaron's charged as a minor or an adult.
So, Aaron Snyder gets to sleep at home for the moment. Well, I'm sure Holden's happy.
Oh, yeah, he's just plain giddy, Craig. Having his son arrested, cuffed, and carted off to jail was a real high point.
Your loyalties, Jack, are very clear. Aren't you supposed to be a public servant? I smell conflict of
The evidence
interest.
against Aaron is circumstantial.
Holden, son, please. You Snyders stick together like gum and movie seats. You can do everything you can to see him walk. I don't want to go.
I don't want you to go. But
You have plans for tonight?
no, you'll call me after your shift.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Bye. Paul.
That message last night was the last thing I wanted to hear.
Paul, Ben just left. You want me to see Marshall on your terms, and I won't do it. Now, I am imploring you, do not expose that tape. Don't, as your friend, don't hurt my family. Don't hurt me like that.
We've been through this, Jessica.
Do you want me to beg? Do you want me to get on my knees and beg? I will.
Mrs. Sanders?
Aren't you?
Yes, I am. And I hope you don't mind red wine, coffee, and blueberry juice on your carpet, your pillow cover, and your tablecloth.
Are you crazy?
Crazy about new Clorox Oxygen Action Stain Remover? The magic from Clorox meets the action of oxygen. No buts. These carpet stains disappear like magic. Works on fabrics, too. Even works in your wash.
Can you stay for coffee?
I'll take it to go. Gotta stain Mrs. Reed's duvet cover. Try new Clorox Oxygen Action!
Nothing gets your day going like the invigorating scent of Zest Energy Rush. But it will wake you up, so please, be considerate. Start with Zest. Get refreshed.
How fast do VapoRub's cooling vapors start to work so you can feel like you're breathing? So fast, we have time to show it to you again. What cold pill could do that?
When you're a baby, things can feel different to your sensitive skin. That's why Pampers created new Sensitive Touch wipes from a new cloth-like material that's softer than the other leading wipes. New Sensitive Touch wipes, inspired by babies, created by Pampers.
Pepto-Bismol. It's first aid for heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, and upset stomachs.
Max Factor's Facefinity, the long-lasting 8-hour foundation. Unlike ordinary foundations, Max Factor's Facefinity has permaware that keeps it in place. It doesn't shift, it doesn't budge. It lasts beautifully for up to 8 hours. Facefinity from Max Factor, the makeup of makeup artists.
Bird's Eye farmers would never put their vegetables in a can of soup.
Mushy soup? No way.
That's why they're introducing new Hearty Spoonfuls, frozen to lock in the freshest flavors. Soup this good doesn't come from a can.
Now that's soup.
It only comes from the farmers of Bird's Eye. Hearty Spoonfuls.
What do you two have planned today?
You know, guy stuff. How about you?
The great shopping spree at JCPenney. With 30% savings store-wide, an extra 10% off sale prices, and an extra 25% off clearance items. You can save 3 ways and have a great time doing it.
So, what did you do today?
Girl stuff. It's all inside JCPenney.
He's one of Entertainment Weekly's most powerful people.
I'm right between Dr. Phil and SpongeBob.
Today's got Samuel L. Jackson and Carlos Santana with Michelle Branch tonight.
Meet the latest person kicked off Survivor Thailand tomorrow on The Early Show.
I'm not sparring with you today, Craig. I don't want to hear your threats, your accusations.
Well, Hal's taken himself off the case because his son's in the hospital. But you go proclaiming the innocence of a blood relative and nobody's calling you
I
on it.
got this case because Hal has to take care of his son and your sister's recovering from a liver transplant. You want to lodge a formal complaint, go ahead. But you're getting nothing from me. No updates, no answers. Read about it in your paper.
Well, maybe that's just what I'll do.
Whatever, Craig. I'm not pressing the DA for anything more until we get substantial evidence Aaron started that fire.
Well, shouldn't you be out there with your little magnifying glass collecting clues?
Oh, no. I've got a lunch date with a certain blonde. And on that note, roping Carly into business with you is not going to produce an invitation to our wedding. If you come within 100 yards of that ceremony, I'll arrest you myself.
Yeah, just like old times. Well, Jack's trying to shut me out of the loop again. And wait till he sees what I have planned for your wedding.
Sometimes I feel the same way you do in the morning. I feel like this big bubble's just gonna burst and everything's gonna be gone. Over, you know? And it's the same way I felt when you left for Venezuela when Rosanna cooked up that job.
Look what happened. I'm still here.
Still, if you hadn't come back to Oakdale, Mike, if you hadn't gotten that job at Memorial, would you have stayed?
I think it's a good thing that we're worried a little bit. You know, I think it keeps us from taking each other for granted.
I could never take you for granted.
You know why? Because we have trust. You know, I mean, it's been so easy for us because we don't hide anything from each other. I mean, I like that. That is trust.
How is it that you can make me feel so right? Do you think that this might just be moving a little too fast?
Yeah, so what? Look, I will not hurt you, all right? Let me get ready. It's my first day and my stomach's all crazy, all right? You want to stick around and make fun of my hard hat?
You really have to wear it?
If you're lucky when I get home, that's all I'll be wearing.
Craig, you better fix things with Rosanna. I don't want to lose that man.
So much for Mommy having everything under control, huh? I am so sorry.
Don't apologize. Busy mothers do not apologize. They reschedule.
But I did that. I did that twice. One more time, we're gonna throw his chart out the window.
Okay, so I'll take him.
I can't ask you to do
You're
that.
not asking. I'm offering. Come on. You've got a wedding to plan, a beautiful big wedding. So dig in, get to work, and call me if you need anything.
Thank you.
Come on,
Thank
buddy.
you. I love you.
Okay, we're off to the dentist. Let's go.
Good luck.
Hello? Cuz?
Hey, girl.
I'm still in heaven.
That Mike treating you right?
Better than right. But Carly, I am freaking out about that out-of-sequence check for my bank statement. Have you talked to Craig?
Oh, no.
You forgot? Carly, you have to talk Craig into working Rosanna. You have to, because otherwise she's going to show him that check, and if he finds out that I've been lying, Carly...
All right, Molly. You know that I have a little dream here of my own that I'm trying to plan. I'm going to do the best I can, okay?
Thought of losing him if he finds out.
Don't worry. He won't find out. I'll take care of it, okay? Just don't panic. Men can smell that kind of thing a mile away. I'll talk to you later, all right? I love you. Bye.
Hey.
Oh, Jack.
You busy?
Yeah, well, I'm frantic. How about you?
Tom got the judge to postpone Aaron's arraignment.
Hal must be going ballistic.
Yeah, I spent most of the morning trying to calm him down, but he's in bullseye red mode. Anyway, I cleared the deck long enough to make my way to you.
Me? Why? What for?
For lunch, you goofball. We had a date, remember?
No. But what's new?
Jessica, if I had time to work out another strategy with you, I would. But Travers takes office in a couple weeks. Then he will be the law in Oakdale, and every chance we had to stop him will be finished. So, why don't you do yourself a favor and just do what I ask?
Paul, I just need some time.
There is no time. If you haven't brought me something by the time Marshall is sworn in, then I will take this tape directly to the press.
Well, if I don't bring you anything, then what good is exposing that tape?
It's called incentive, Jessica. Truth of the matter is, we'll both do whatever it takes to get what we want. I don't want James coming back to Oakdale, and you don't want people to find out about you and Marshall, so we can both help each other accomplish our goals, but you're gonna have to do things my way.
What is happening to you, Paul? You're becoming more and more like your father every day.
Well, I haven't killed or kidnapped anyone lately, but maybe you're right. Clock is ticking, counselor. It's time to save your life.
Hi, it's me. I need to see you right away. Well, it seems I'm being blackmailed.
Even with osteoarthritis, these arms still have a way with the ladies. These legs hardly miss a beat. And these hands, oh, these hands haven't lost their touch. Celebrate their Celebrex. Just one Celebrex lasts 24 hours and provides powerful arthritis pain relief that is non-narcotic. People with aspirin-sensitive asthma or allergic reactions due to aspirin or other arthritis medicines or certain drugs called sulfonamide should not take Celebrex. In rare cases, serious stomach problems such as bleeding can occur without warning. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems. Ask your doctor if prescription Celebrex is right for you. Celebrex, the #1 doctor-prescribed arthritis brand.
Soft and Dry has just been powered up. New Soft and Dry Power Stripe. A stripe of extra protection goes on clear. Show odor and wetness, no mercy.
Now, from the makers of Paxil, comes Paxil CR. Controlled release tablets. Ask your doctor about Paxil CR.
There's feeding time, changing time.
Don't forget tummy time.
You know babies need time on their tummies. Now the Tummy Time Picture Show lets them work little muscles the way they need to.
Bedtime.
Tummy Time Picture Show, only from Play School.
New Honey Bunches of Oats with strawberries. We want everyone in America to try it.
You try new Honey Bunches of Oats with strawberries.
We took the combination of honey oat clusters and flakes and added slices of real strawberries. New Honey Bunches of Oats with strawberries.
Have you read about the baby who loved to play and the magical diapers he found one day? No matter how he'd bend or groove, the diapers would follow his every move. Huggies Supreme. Our stretchiest ever. Designed for greater comfort and a perfect fit. Flexible, stretchable, magical Huggies Supreme. Babies tell us this is it, our ultimate in care and fit.
Healthy Choice introduces everything you love about a grilled meal without the grill. New Healthy Choice Mixed Grills. Tender chunks of grilled chicken with seared-in flavor, tangy barbecue dipping sauce, and crisp vegetables. A delicious way to eat healthy. Real food and plenty of it.
Just the way I like it, grilled.
6 new mixed grills from Healthy Choice.
Is this the woman you were expecting, Mr. Travers?
She is. Thanks.
What is going on here? He tried to frisk me in the hall.
Where I'm from, you can never be too careful.
Is that really necessary?
I want to avoid any last-minute surprises before my inauguration.
Well, then you should probably ask me to leave.
Never. Now, look, you mentioned you were being blackmailed. By whom?
You don't seem surprised.
By blackmail? This is Oakdale. Everyone here tries to play hardball. Who's throwing rocks at your head?
Paul Ryan. That tape he has of us in this room, he's threatening to expose it. I know, I lied. I don't know why I wanted to keep this from you. I thought I could handle it. I thought he'd back off. I don't know what I was thinking. If I knew my own mind, I wouldn't be in this situation.
That's honest. Look, you panicked, Jessica. No harm done. But back to the issue. Blackmail, by definition, means that Paul had to ask you for something in order to keep that tape a secret. What does he want?
He wanted me to spy on you.
Is that why you were willing to see me last night?
Yes.
Is that the only reason?
But then you changed your mind. Why? What was your plan? Come over here, make love to me, and then search through my files? Go through my pockets?
I don't know, Marshall. I don't know.
Is that all you've got to say these days? I don't know?
Don't patronize me.
We need to get straight with each other, Jessica. Not just about this issue with Paul Ryan, but about what we feel. About our intentions. Now, when Paul Ryan approached you, were you relieved? Were you grateful for an excuse, any excuse, to see me? Under all that brave talk about Bonnie and Ben and the far, far better thing, do you want me as much as I want you?
Hey, you were a mess on the phone. What's going on?
You think I sounded bad? You should have seen Henry. It's like he needed a tranquilizer. He was equal parts scared and sober last night. He told me Marshall shook him down.
What?
Yes, Marshall knows all about the surveillance and that we're responsible.
Damn it. Yeah. Of course Henry would be the one that gets caught, idiot. All right, exactly how much does Marshall know?
I don't know. Probably everything.
Well, then why aren't we in jail?
Well, he made it very clear to Henry that he was going to wait until he was in office, and then for sure he'd start to head up.
Now, did your mom know about this?
I went to Marshall instead.
You what? Wait.
All he said was to butt out of his business from now on.
Oh, that doesn't sound... Did he mention my name?
No, not really, but he did promise not to go after me or Isaac.
Oh, so you went to him and you cut a deal. Thanks a lot, partner. So now that leaves me and Henry holding the bag, maybe even Simon.
Look, Paul, I know it was a rotten move on my part. And if it was just me, I would go down with the home team fighting. Trust me. But I have to think about Isaac here. Marshall could cause a lot of trouble for Java Underground. Isaac has a business to protect. And I've already come way too close to messing it up.
I understand. It's a smart move, Bonnie.
Okay. Be careful, though. Watch your back. For some reason, Marshall thinks you have something on him. And I told him there is no tape. But he didn't believe me.
Marshall scares Henry, not me.
I don't know, Paul. You may not be scared of Marshall. But I think you ought to be. Tell him you are a desperate widow on the rebound and you're running a scam to keep a man and you don't care.
You talking yourself, Ed?
No. I was just... Wow. I don't know if I've ever said this to a construction worker before, but you look some kind of sexy.
A chick hot for the hard hat. I have seen it before.
Oh, you better kiss me before I faint. These your, uniform?
It gets better. Hold on a second.
You gotta be kidding me.
I must look like a big walking cliche to you.
What, do you see me complaining? With those arms and that hard hat and that lunchbox.
It's a pail. This is a lunch pail. All right, now excuse me while I go put some artery cloggers in this thing,
No,
all right?
no, let me please, because I can fill your lunch pail and send you off to play with your building blocks.
All right, don't put any healthy stuff in there, though.
No, I got it. I got it. Meat, bread, lots of mayo, and coffee.
Ring dings.
Right. And meat. Lots of meat. Lots and lots of meat.
All right. Hey, I might get used to this.
You don't remember we had a lunch date? We set it up yesterday afternoon. Onion rings at Al's.
I know. I remember now. I'm sorry. My brain has been misfiring and backfiring and on overload since I started working. I'm sorry.
You're already working too hard. Come here. And what's the point of a grand wedding if they got to cart the bride off for nervous exhaustion?
I'll be coherent enough to say I do.
All right, well, let's take your foot off the throttle for a bit, shall we? Forget lunch. Forget it. Meet me at Java Underground. We'll have a little bit of wine. Take time for the two of us. You know, not the engaged couple or Carly, the future fashion mogul, just Carly and Jack.
It sounds good. Nice California red.
Wonderful. You got it.
Love you.
You can do this, Carly. You have the initiative. You just need a little better focus and a little better scheduling, and then you can have it all. Why don't I believe me? Jack. What are you wearing?
Hi! Look who finally decided to show up. Imagine my surprise. Where were you, Carly? You swore you'd be here. You promised you could keep this all together.
I'm here now.
Well, were you too late? Huh? You missed your own wedding.
Carly!
Molly! Molly, look at
You promised me you were going to talk to Craig and get him to help me keep Mike.
I was going to. I swear.
Oh, forget it. It's too late. Look. Hi.
Molly! Molly! I was going to help you. I promise.
Yeah, well, you
right after I talked to you.
And now I lost it, and it could have been the second love of my life thanks to you. Don't you ever, and I mean ever, speak to me again.
It's sad to see you circling the drain like this.
Don't tell me. I've ruined everybody's life but yours.
Isn't it ironic? But no, I'm a survivor. I cut you loose and found another blonde designer. Meet Virginia Hall, co-owner of Monty Hall Fashions. She puts out too. Carly. 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 Carly? 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 What? Sleep on the job already? We haven't even been in business a month. You're tired all the time. I know it's not Jack keeping you up all night. Are you pregnant or something?
No, just get away from me.
Well, listen, I hope you got all your beauty sleep, partner, because I just got off the phone with the editor from Blushing Bride magazine, and she wants your wedding on the cover. How's that for exposure?
The great shopping spree at JCPenney. With 30% savings store-wide, an extra 10% off sale prices, and an extra 25% off clearance items. It's every girl's idea of fun. JCPenney.
Hey, you're not as clean as you think. Count on Dial antibacterial to wash away dirt and germs. Aren't you glad you used Dial?
Next, please.
Well, hello.
Oh, great. A talking gecko.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Still taking Claritin brand of loratadine tablets? Maybe it's time to talk to your doctor about making the switch. For more information, call 1-800-252-7463.
Hey, little M&M's. Wow, great costumes. What are you guys, like 4 or 5?
46.
All right, yeah, okay. Here you go.
You don't understand, Slick. We're here for the party.
Yeah, that's cute.
Put your hand down.
Do you know watermelon starts with W? You know there's ice in the Arctic.
With Casey the Kinderbot, kids discover the joy of learning.
The letter T. Tita turtle.
There's over 40 skills to master.
Great.
Cartridges, so the learning never ends. Good night.
Adios, amigos.
Casey the Kinderbot, only from Fisher-Price. Oh, the possibilities.
New scrubbing bubbles are about to bowl you over. Introducing Fizzit's toilet tablets. They hit the water working, releasing the power-packed bubbles that clean the bowl, lifting and loosening the toughest stains, so you just brush and flush. No more lame liquids or spills, because Fizzits are the new wave in toilet cleaning. Fizzit's toilet tablets, new from scrubbing bubbles. They work hard so you don't have to. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
CBS Tonight. Was this a little murder?
Whoever did this knew something about dwarf anatomy.
Plus one big shocker.
Suspect on location!
And why did a small-town girl disappear in New York?
The party girl.
You won't believe where this case leads. CSI and Without a Trace will keep you guessing. CBS Tonight. Friday, a man is kidnapped. They're gonna kill him. Now the investigation will cost someone their life. All new Robbery Homicide Division. CBS Friday.
It's been said that a man's home is his castle. Long live the king. American traditions from Pennsylvania House, making classic comfortable since 1887.
Visit Designer Furniture, corner of Schmally and Geneva Road, 1 mile north of downtown Wheaton.
Auction gives me opportunity to get a fair car at my price.
Come out to the City Public Auto Auction. We're open Wednesdays at 5 o'clock for viewing, and bidding starts at 6. We're open Saturdays at 10 a.m., and the bidding starts at 12 noon. We have all types of cars, and most of the cars are thousands of dollars under Blue Book value. City Public Auto Auction, located at 400 East 147th Street, only in Harvey. It is the Midwest's largest public auto auction. I recommend anyone to come here to the auction.
The smartest new cleaning idea isn't another mop. It's new Spick and Span Everyday Floor Touch-Up Spray. In between mopping, simply spray, wipe those little messes away, and you won't have to mop so often. New Spick and Span Floor Touch-Up Spray keeps floors clean in between moppings.
Jim Tillman on CBS 2.
A Survivor shocker.
Does anybody want to switch tribes?
All new CBS Tonight.
I thought there was something real pulling us together.
If you call lust and curiosity something real.
It was a lot more than that, and you know it.
Whatever it was, Marshall, my heart belongs to someone else. I told you that.
But the rest of you isn't off limits, is it?
So now you're gonna be cruel?
You hurt me, Jessica.
It was always a risk. We both knew that.
And if you'd won the election?
You would have left town.
You don't know that.
Look, Marshall, it's over. Okay, I love someone else. I don't want to hurt him. That's why I'm here. Now, if you could just set aside your bruised ego for a moment.
You chose me, Jessica. More than once.
I'm not denying that. I'm just making another choice. Now, can we handle this situation with Paul?
At what, my expense?
Marshall, if I don't bring him something, he's going to take that tape public when you're sworn in.
Truth is, I don't care if everyone in the world sees me sleeping with you. Let Paul make copies of the tape and sell it downtown.
Why are you doing this?
You know, for a lawyer, you're not taking into account the other side of the equation.
Which is?
I'm not the one leading a double life. Let Paul release the tape. I mean, it's private, somewhat embarrassing. But it's me and you. I don't have anything to be ashamed of. Wake up, Jessica. I want you.
No, this is not me. Now, Marshall, maybe you don't have anything in your life that means something to you, but I do.
I know that.
Well, help me save it. Help me. I want my life. I want the man I love.
You can't even say his name.
Ben. Okay? I want Ben. Not you.
And get the police to help you. Tell them Paul Ryan's blackmailing you, and then I'll prosecute him.
Without this thing going public, you know that's not going to happen. You are the only one who can help me, Marshall.
But you're not willing to give up anything in return.
I won't be your lover. But I am begging you. Please. Please help me.
Hey, Jack. Got a minute?
Mr. Ryan! Staying out of broom closets these days, I hope. You want some coffee?
No, I'm fine. Hey, look, I got a lot on my plate. Something kind of sensitive. I need some backup.
All right, have a seat. Paul's this on the record or friend to friend?
It's about the surveillance I was doing on Travers.
You know, maybe I shouldn't hear this, Paul.
When you caught me in the broom closet, with all that equipment, I told you there was no videotape from the hidden camera we had in Travers' room.
And a tape has magically appeared. What's on it?
Something major. Nothing illegal, but it'll be a tremendous shock to a lot of people in this town.
I'm not stupid, Paul. A shocking, sensitive tape with no evidence of illegal activity pretty much narrows it down to one thing.
All right, well, let's stay away from what's on the tape. The important thing is how I plan to use it against Travers.
What do you need from me?
If something happens to me before Travers is sworn in as district attorney, you've been informed that this tape exists. And you'll do everything you can to find it.
Mission accomplished. A lunch fit for a hard hat king prepared with tender, loving care.
Let me see that. Better not be any carrot sticks in here. No carrot sticks, no carrot sticks.
Ratings. Got a sandwich?
Meatloaf, bread, lots of extra mayo, really good coffee in this thermos, and a little note that you shouldn't open with any of your guys around.
Wait a minute. What is this? Rabbit food?
A little roughage, you know, a little something healthy, just because I like you.
All right. Nice job.
You do realize this is probably the first and last time that I will ever pack a lunch pail.
Well, you'll get to do it again for Bridget, Michelle, right?
I would love that. You are too unbelievable. And I really keep hoping that you are not a dream.
Maybe I'm as real as it gets.
Go build something.
Hey, you can be around when I get home?
Tonight? I hadn't thought about it.
We don't have to make a habit of it, but I'd sure like it if you were.
Blushing Bride. The magazine.
Yes, the magazine that women turn to for wedding ideas with class and style. Before the reality sets in, they start making meatloaf sandwiches for their blue-collar husbands with hearts of gold. What? What? We're all over this. It's a home run.
It's my wedding.
Our designs will be the highlight of that show.
Stop it. Isn't that honor usually reserved for the exchanging of the vows?
So after the vows, a few extra flashbulbs pop out and Monte Carlo designs are on every magazine rack from coast to coast.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Jack and I are the suckers at a press party masquerading as our wedding. Yeah, he's really going to go for that.
Convince him.
This is a man who gets nervous going shoe shopping with me. I can't subject him to this. I'll never be able to show his face at work again.
It's a great idea, and you know it. I thought you trusted my business sense.
Not when it comes to my personal life.
Well, look, I am not denying the personal angle here.
Big of
but
you.
The media frenzy, all about you. Most designers would kill for that.
Oh, you just save it. I already tried that speech on Lisa about a month ago.
It would be wasted on her, but you can sell Jack, and you know why? Because he wants you happy. But most of all, he wants you to have a big win in your life. He wants you to get everything you deserve as a designer, and this is the ticket.
Okay. If I decide to go along with this insanity, and I said if, then you are going to have to do something for me that is just as difficult. Not something for me, really, something for Molly. But the end result is the same. We're both going to have to take a couple punches.
No, we're just going to say... How about you could say, cheese?
Save 60% during Sears Portrait Studio's best sale of the year. Only $4.99 a sheet. Sears, where else?
Hello, my friend. Let's be pals.
The new Magic Screen Learning Pal, only from Play School. Teaching everything from the basics to more advanced activities as your child grows. All day long, he's a great pal to have around. Play School. Plays cool.
My son Jerome and I are making sure everyone in Pittsburgh is eating good.
The bus.
We bought you some nice hot chunky soup to fill you up right.
Campbell's Chunky Chicken Noodle, loaded with big hearty noodles and chunks of tasty chicken. More chicken than before.
Want a bullet frame? Yeah, I'll try it.
Could I get your son's number?
Sure. 36.
Campbell's Chunky Chicken Noodle fills you up right.
You know, we're great together, but I found something new and more exciting.
Introducing Herbal Essences Fruit Fusions with an exhilarating fruit fragrance for hair that's naturally beautiful.
Yes!
New Herbal Essences Fruit Fusions.
At last, there's Almay Kynogen Skincare, an anti-aging breakthrough. You'll see dramatic results with smoother skin and a reduction in the appearance of fine lines, all with no stinging and no peeling. Almay Hypoallergenic.
When your child's sick, the last thing you want to worry about is which medicine to choose. So when it's only a stuffy nose, reach for Simply Stuffy, the new single-ingredient medicine from the makers of Children's Tylenol that has only what you need. Simply Stuffy. And for coughs, there's Simply Cough. Simply better.
Come on, you can do it. Just 30 seconds of Listerine, twice a day. Sure, it's a little intense, but think of all the germs you're killing. Listerine even kills the germs that can cause plaque and the gum disease gingivitis. That's right, you're fighting plaque and gingivitis every time. Keep it up, keep it up. Don't wimp out now. There. See? You can handle it. Germs can't. Listerine. Worth the time, every time.
CBS Friday, the original supermodel. Now she's exposing everything.
Drugs, alcohol, sex.
Why some people can't get enough. 48 Hours investigates. Then, Cabby Michael Olshansky is not afraid of helping innocent victims.
People ever ask you to find them protection?
But this Friday, he's the one accused.
Oh, this is the guy right here, him.
And the only person who can help him.
Why would I shoot him?
Anyone who can vouch for where you were.
Is his own son.
Did he stop anywhere?
The hit series Hack, all new CBS Friday.
It's not that I don't want to spend the night. It's that I should go home because it's probably safe now because the building manager called and said he put a new lock system and...
I don't want to push. I know you need your space. This is all still pretty new, but, you know, you have a key and I want you to use it. All right? Don't worry about sending some signal about who we are to each other not, all right? Just come.
I don't know if I can say the same thing to you about my place.
Don't.
Not that I wouldn't. It's just that it's weird. Because, I just don't know the rules yet, you know? When you're starting something new with someone, when you're building something and it's growing, there's so many steps to take, and some you just skip right over, and some take a really long time.
All right, look, I don't want a key to your place, all right? As far as I'm concerned, that's sacred ground. I mean, that's Jake's home. You know, I mean, that will always belong to you and your husband. I mean, I'll come by and visit and stuff, but I'll always be respectful, okay? But I want this place to be ours, all right? So whenever the mood strikes, just come by and leave the same, all right? Just be here when you can.
Okay.
All right? All right. Wow. Good thing I got a hard hat on. I'll see you later.
See you later. Oh, Carla, you better be talking to Craig.
Now, you want me to do what for Molly exactly?
Somebody broke into her place and was snooping through her bank records.
I think you have me confused with your copper fiance. Why don't you call Jack?
That snoop was Rosanna.
I see. Why would be the next logical question?
Also, she can make a copy of the check that Molly wrote to Memorial Hospital for the burn unit. And if Mike finds out about that...
Trouble in Love Land? And you think Rosanna's responsible?
Who else?
Well, because she told me she swore off any interest in the anonymous donor.
Really? Well, she probably just fed you that line because she already had a copy of the check. Now all she has to do is accidentally let it fall into the right hands.
Rosanna may be a challenge, but she is hardly into breaking and entering.
What?
Henry?
Henry? Henry who? Henry Coleman?
No, it's not important.
No, it isn't. But let me tell you what is. I know that Rosanna has a copy of that check. So here's the deal. Don't ask me how, but somehow I will sell Jack on this idea of yours. Our wedding will grace the cover of Blushing Bride. And in return, you will get me any copies made of that check. I don't know, Rosanna probably put them in some safe somewhere. I don't care how you get them, just get them. I have no intention of letting her win this one.
Yeah, I see. And once again, I'm in the middle.
Boo-hoo. Deal or not?
What exactly are you suggesting might happen to you, Paul?
Probably nothing. But I have reason to believe that Travers knows I'm in possession of this tape. And if something should happen to me, like I accidentally fall down a storm...
You know I can have you arrested for what you just confessed to me.
Yeah, but if you do, you'll get Travers a free pass for Stenbeck's triumphant return, and I don't think you want that. Not after what we went through last year.
You show me the tape. Why don't you let me see what's on it?
It's personal.
Nothing illegal?
No. And I don't intend to let it out of my sight. That's all you need to know.
Promise me. You promise me you find anything out about Stenbeck from Travers, you come to me with it. You understand? I don't want you being a cowboy here. I don't want you taking on your father alone.
I'll try.
But you won't promise.
Like I said, Jack.
I'll try.
Please don't.
Don't what?
Stop.
Don't stop. I've heard those words before. But in the end, your eyes give you away. You want to say yes. You just need a little help. I wish you didn't taste so good.
No, this is not me. This is not me.
Why don't we keep lying to ourselves like this? We both know what's going on
I'm
here.
not lying to myself. I cherish my life, the people that I love, and when I'm near you, it's like none of that exists, and I can't allow that. Now, if the only way I can get you to help me is by being with you, then I'll just tell Paul to take that tape and do whatever he wants with it. But if you care about me like you say you do, and you are interested in helping me, then I'll stay.
That's a risky move, counselor. Appealing to a heart you're breaking.
Marshall, please. Even if you don't care about being exposed, at least give me something to save the life I know, the life I choose, even if it breaks your heart.
There is a rhythm to life. We sleep at night and wake in the morning. It's sleep cycle that helps keep us in a healthy balance. But for some, sleep doesn't always come easy. Fortunately, your doctor has solutions. Safe, effective ways to help you fall asleep fast, stay asleep the entire night, and wake up feeling rested and refreshed, not groggy. Ask your doctor or visit shuteye.com for more information.
Body pain? Back pain? Now relief is just a shuffle away. Introducing new Bare Extra Strength Back and Body. It soothes aching muscles and sore backs with the trusted strength of Bare aspirin to work effectively at the site of pain, plus a special pain relief enhancer. Nothing works better than Bare Back and Body. Not Advil, not Tylenol. Get moving again, pain-free. New Bare Back and Body.
Early Sunday morning, winter's day. They can smell the cinnamon, they're on their way.
We love Grand Cinnamon Rolls from Pillsbury. They're not ordinary rolls, they're grands.
Finding the way home's important. Come on home, Chuck. Even in Tonka Town, where nothing stands in the way. Chuck the truck finds his way home. Nice job. We did it. Tonka Town construction site. That's Tonka.
Sure, all these prescription allergy medicines can pass the pollen test. But what about the pet dander and dust test? Or the smoke test? Unlike these others, only Flonase relieves the nasal symptoms from all these triggers. For best results, use daily. Side effects are generally mild and may include headache, nosebleed, and sore throat. Put your medicine to the test. Ask your doctor about Flonase. When you get it all it takes is Flonase.
The great shopping spree at JCPenney. With 30% savings store-wide, an extra 10% off sale prices, and an extra 25% off clearance items. It's every girl's idea of fun. It's all in JCPenney.
If you're one of the millions of Americans who's searching for a way to get back into the rhythm of life, maybe it's time you ask your doctor about Ambien. Or call toll-free 1-877-9-AMBIEN.
CBS Tonight. When you live on an island, there's one thing you should never lose.
A boat's gone.
And a sea creature takes a bite out of a castaway. Then a stunning proposal could change everything.
Does anybody here want to switch tribes?
Don't miss an all-new Survivor. CBS Tonight.
Rosanna is just trying to mess with Mike so she can swoop in and mend a broken heart.
Rosanna and I have already settled this. She is no longer interested in Mike Kasnov.
Look me in the eye and tell me you believe that.
Hey, you're hitting me where I live here.
Good. Now, if you want my dream wedding on the cover of Blushing Bride and all the juicy PR that goes with it, you're going to handle this thing.
Why do I feel like I'm taking orders here?
Because you are.
All right, for the good of our future fame and glory, I will do it, but you better work on Jack.
I will.
Yeah, well, because if we don't get that cover, I'm personally going to get a copy of that check and show it to Mike Kasnov myself.
I have no intention of allowing myself to be drawn into Paul Ryan's extortion scheme. So if you honestly feel that we can't be together, you should go.
What are you gonna do?
What I do best. I'll deal with Ryan in my own way.
You're not gonna hurt him.
What kind of man do you think I am?
I don't know. I honestly don't know what kind of man you are. And that's what's so wrong about all of this.
Vigilante stuff. You find out anything about Stenbeck, I want to know.
We're on the same side, Jack. I just don't have to play by the same rules.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
Hello? Marshal Travers. Why don't we stop tiptoeing around and meet face to face?
You read my mind, Travers. You read my mind.
I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. No time.